1 hour of cleaning. Is it possible to clean a customer's house for only 1 hour? We're going to talk about that today. Hi there, I'm Angela Brown and this is Ask a House Cleaner. This is a show where you get to ask a house cleaning question and I get to help you find an answer. Now today's show is brought to us by housecleaning360.com, which is a 360 view of the perfect home. So if you're a homeowner and you need somebody to come out to your house and do anything, whether it's house cleaning, it's professional organizing, or landscaping, maybe you need somebody to come out and help pull weeds and put mulch out around your yard so your yard looks lovely, you can find that person on housecleaning360.com. Now, on to today's question, which is from a house cleaner who asked this question via email. She says, Ange, I have a customer who only wants 1 hour of cleaning, and I have a 2-hour minimum. What on earth am I supposed to do? All right, well, that's a lovely question, but the answer you've already answered. You have a 2-hour minimum. And so the 2-hour minimum means you can't take jobs that are only 1 hour. Here's how that works. When you are in business and you set up rules and regulations, you set up the rules and regulations for you and for your customers. But here's the beauty of having rules and regulations. It removes all of the need to reinvent your business every single day. Now, I got a phone call yesterday from a girl who's been in business, I'm not kidding, for 20 years. And she's still reinventing the rules and regulations of her business because she never became firm on what her business offers. And so every day she wakes up and a customer will ask her something, and there's all this stress and chaos and worry and wonder about does she offer this particular thing in her business, because quite frankly, she doesn't know. And so if you have rules and regulations and you have a 2-hour minimum, that's your answer. It removes all the worry. It removes all the wonder. As you grow and expand your business and you hire new people, they don't come and say, hey, I have a customer that wants 1 hour. No. You have a 2-hour minimum. That's your rule. That's your regulation. That's how you operate. And so when anyone at any time calls and they say, can you come clean my house for 1 hour? You say, I'm sorry, I have a 2-hour minimum. And so that is your answer. And so by having rules and regulations in place, that is your answer. It is your default. You don't have to keep reinventing the business every time a question comes up because you already know, right? All right, now the flip side of that is this. If you decide that that is not one of your rules and that you don't have a minimum, because there are house cleaning companies that will say, no job too small. And so they will take a job that is only 15 minutes or an hour or whatever. And so if your business does not have a 2-hour minimum, or if you choose that you want to remove that 2-hour minimum, then it is possible for you to accept a job that's only 1 hour. Here's how that works. If you work in your neighborhood, and I love the idea of working in your neighborhood because you will have cancellations from time to time. And if you have a customer that only wants 1 hour of cleaning, you can turn around in that moment of cancellation and you can say, hey, Joan, you needed 1 hour of service for this particular project that you're working on. I just had a cancellation. Is now a good time for me to run over? And you can go 2 doors down and you can spend that extra hour right now earning some money where a minute ago you weren't going to earn any money because somebody just canceled on you. And so having a rule that says, oh yes, you are nearby, therefore I can fit you in at any random hour that I have available. That way, if you finish early one day and you have an extra hour and you still feel like cleaning, you can run over there and put in that hour. Because in the house cleaning business, you only get paid for the time you actually work. We don't bill our customers just for kicks, right? They only pay us when we clean. And so in order for you to make more money, you have to do more jobs. And so when a customer comes to you and they say, I only have a budget for 1 hour, well, if that's a common question that comes up, what you might want to do is you might want to create 1-hour packages. In 1 hour, here's what I can do. And you can break it down. Here's what you get for your 1 hour. And here's a secret. Don't ever include the bathrooms and the kitchen in the same hour because you're not going to be able to do either one very well. And if they can get the bathrooms and the kitchen for 1 hour, why on earth would they hire you to clean the rest of the house, right? So you will put together a bathroom package, or you'll put together a kitchen package, or you'll put together a guest bedroom package, and it's only 1 hour. And so they can call you and say, hey, I have a guest coming to town, and you go, great, I'll run over and I'll get that room ready. And in 1 hour, you get that room ready for that guest. And that might mean lying out linens and an extra toothbrush, brushing up the pillows, changing the linens, whatever it is, but you get that room ready and it only takes 1 hour. Now, if a person has a budget that is so tight that they only allow for 1 hour of cleaning, what you may want to do is ask this person, hey, would you like to come work for my company? Because if somebody is stretching their budget, but they appreciate and understand the value of house cleaning, that might be a perfect candidate for you to bring on board and train them in the business, and then they can do other projects similar to this. Because there are people that hang out in circles where they are minimalists and they want the minimal amount done and they want to pay the minimal amount of pricing. And so they may have other friends in their network that are similar to that. That person might be perfect to accommodate those kinds of small jobs. And it might be a part-time person that only works a few hours a day or a few hours a week. So that might be another opportunity for you as well, so that you just don't turn business away. Because everybody that comes to our door, we have an opportunity to upsell them at a later time. Because as somebody's budget is tight today, if they understand and appreciate the value of your service, when their financial situation changes, they may want to hire you full time. But if you've turned those people away and you're like, I only have a 2-hour minimum, I'm not coming to your house. What happens then is when they need a service and they're willing to pay now the big money for big service and deep cleaning and spring cleaning and attic cleaning and garages and Christmas decorations and parties and all this stuff, they're going to go to someone else because you were abrupt with them and you had some kind of minimum and you turned them away. But if you welcome those people in and then you put them on a wait list and you accommodate them when your schedule allows and you massage that wait list, then what happens is when their situation changes, and maybe it never changes, maybe they're never able to hire you, but if you're kind to them and you do excellent work, they might be the best referral system you've ever had. And so my suggestion to you would be, think about what it is you offer and be 100% crystal clear about what it is you offer. And then don't keep reinventing the wheel. You either do offer 1 hour or you don't. If you do, make it work. And if you don't, be very clear about that so you don't keep re-wondering and re-worrying and re-asking that question every time it comes up. Alrighty, that's my 2 cents for today. Until we meet again, leave the world a cleaner place than when you found it.